Welcome back to the channel. We are here March 1st. It's crazy to say that already. And we're going to hop into the second game of this beautiful month. Hopefully spring will come because it is cold outside. 7-game slate on March 2nd for the Tuesday that we are going to be in. Decent matchups. No. I'm going to say juicy matchups. Thanks to my subscriber, he say like that. So we're gonna keep it with it. Juicy matchups tomorrow. Okay, better matchups than what we had today. We have the Clippers against the Boston Celtics, Atlanta against Miami. That's that back-to-back game right there. New York against San Antonio. That's going to be a very scrappy game. Two teams that play tough. Denver against the Minnesota, the Milwaukee Bucks, and then Phoenix against LA. That's going to be nice to watch. Don't really care about Detroit, Toronto. I don't even know why that's even a 10 o'clock game. I don't. We're looking forward to that Phoenix LA game, but you're here to find the value on Draftkings and Fanduel for tomorrow. Starting with the point guard position, we're going to do 7K and below. You know how we do it each and every day. I'm getting positive comments from my subscribers because we are putting in work and these guys are taking, my analysis and their work, putting it together and coming up with some very good lineups. They look in the comment section. It's there. It's there. Pay attention. Pay attention. And we are going to prosper, okay? Starting off with the point guard position, 7K below, we have Tyler Hero at 6K. I think the Miami Heat are going to, obviously they won, but this particular player did not play well. He should bounce back. He had the minutes. He has the talent. He just wasn't able to knock down a lot of shots or take much. This was his first game back from, I think it was the COVID or whatever injury it was, but he missed 8 days, came back. This was his first game. You could see the rustiness. I expect Tyler Hero to come back in this second game against Atlanta. He knows what they're going to do to him defensively. He should be well equipped to come back with a bounce back game. 23 DK, that is not good enough. He is going to go for 30 plus against the Miami Hawks. He does not deserve to be 6K at this price. He shouldn't even be 5, nowhere near the 5s. This is a key contributor to that Miami Heat offense. I like Tyler Hero, at point guard. Next guard we're going to look at is going to be Dennis Schroeder on the LA Lakers at 5,700. Once he came back from his little injury, the LA Lakers have come off of three wins in a row against Timberwolves, Portland Trailblazers, and the Golden State Warriors. This team is clicking now with Dennis Schroeder back in. LeBron needed another score. Kyle Kuzma was letting people down. Montrezl Harrell was a little inconsistent. Dennis Schroeder was a very, very key pickup after the loss of Rajon Rondo at 5,700. This is this number 2 scorer on that Laker team, so look towards him. Take a little bit of the weight off of LeBron James' shoulder, someone that can bring up the ball and facilitate at the same time and play very tough defense. Dennis Schroeder is a good defender as well. We're going to play him at 5,700. That's one of my favorite plays right there, especially in a tight contested game and going up against the Phoenix Suns. That game could go in overtime, so you should see a plethora of points from that game. Next, I have another guard for you, and that's Patrick Beverley. And now I rarely give you a cheap guard, and I finally found one. I only choose these type of defensive guys that get minutes only in important games, and that's going up against a top tier opponent in the Boston Celtics. I understand they've been struggling. They've gotten back to the winning ways. They finally got a win at home. Now they're going up against the LA Clippers. Patrick Beverley, every time he gets an assignment against an elite guard, he usually plays well, gets very scrappy, hopefully gets a couple steals, gets in under the shooter's skin. He's going to go up against now I'm drawing a blank. He's going up against Kemba Walker, who I've been riding, but now he's going to go up against a defensive stopper, Patrick Beverly. We're looking for a couple points here. We're looking for some steals and rebounds. Obviously, we want the minutes because he's gonna stay on Kemba one-on-one all game long. They could try to take him out, and then the other two can focus on Tatum and Brown. But Patrick Beverly is going to be a key component with the Clippers and Boston. And if you need, this is why he's 3,800. I think he's too cheap. It's too cheap because he's never been here. So I see an opportunity for him. Maybe he goes off because he can hit the three ball. So we will see. I think you take full advantage of Patrick Beverly, a starting point guard from an elite team. When he's in that 3K area, he shouldn't be here. So we're going to play Patrick Beverly. I think that's a very sneaky play. Not a lot of people are going to go there. But I'm giving you some nuggets, okay? Some nuggets. All right, next player, we're going to go to Dylan Brooks. Shooting guard, small forward for the Grizzlies. Grayson Allen is out, so they're going to be leaning on a couple of these guards that they have in their arsenal for Memphis. Dylan Brooks is a starter. He gets minutes. He obviously only played 22 minutes because it was an absolute blowout against the Houston Rockets. Now he's going up against a very poor defensive team in the Washington Wizards, but they do play tough. So do not expect the Grizzlies to blow out Washington Wizards. That will not happen. This game will be close, but it should be on a higher scoring level. The Memphis is going to have to play at the pace of Washington. And then late in the game, that fourth quarter, things should change. Possessions get a little bit tighter. Brooks has the ability to knock down some shots, shoot some threes, and he can get some easy buckets going up against a lackluster defense. And then at 5,300, you're getting a starter that's going to get you 28 minutes plus. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And then you could do a full stack on Memphis because obviously you're going to play Valanciunas or John Morant. You can go with a three-man stack, put in Dylan Brooks and bring him back with Bradley Beal or Russell Westbrook. Your choice, okay? Next, we are going to go with, I think his name is Desmond, but his last name is Bain. I think it's Desmond Bain. Yep, that's correct. I believe he's a rookie. 3,400 now with the absence of Grayson Allen. This gives minutes to Desmond Bain as well. He's kind of a sharpshooter from the 3-point strike. He's got some nice games here. 3 for 7, 4 for 8, 2 for 4. He has some games where he really gets hot from the 3-point spot. And if he's getting 20 minutes plus, and like I said, the matchup against the Washington Wizards, I'm going to play him. Grayson Allen out, minutes going up. You see the consistency here, 20, 22, 28. As long as he's getting the opportunity, he's worthwhile. Not saying he's a slam dunk and not a lock, not at all. But if you need some salary relief with someone that's going to get, upwards minutes of 20, 25 maybe, in a very positive game script, Desmond Bain can do it for you. Okay, so we're going to play him at that 3,400 price. Next is another guy similar to Patrick Beverly, who's a 3-and-D guy, but Jay Crowder is a little more active. All right, he can score a bit of other ways, but he has become a very good 3-point shooter. Now, the reason why I'm leaning on him is because he's going to be focused on LeBron James. This is their best opportunity to not stop LeBron James, but control LeBron James. Maybe just someone to get under his skin, take some fouls, but he should be a factor in this game. Phoenix Suns have Jay Crowder and LeBron have been going back for like 4 or 5 years. When Jay Crowder was with the Boston Celtics, he was the main guy D'ing LeBron James. They have similar body types, but obviously not similar talent. Jay Crowder can definitely, try to, defend LeBron James, but as long as he's on the court, he's going to be glued to him. I want the minutes, and if he's obviously engaged in the game, he's going to put up some points. He's going to be active. He's going to be energized. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for points. I'm looking for rebounds, scrappiness, okay? Steals maybe. So at 4,500, someone getting 25 minutes and above who's going to be, really engaged in the game. Give me Dre Crowder at 4,500. Next, we got 2 picks left, and these are the big boys. Okay. Now, I've been telling in like almost every video, I've been telling you about John Collins. I hope you did not miss the game against Miami because he finally went off. We've been waiting. He's been like leading up to it. 37 DK against Boston, 37 DK against OKC, and then a boom, 58 DK against Miami. I think he can do it again. I think he can do it again. Exploit Miami down low. Very athletic, big, can get you a double double, no problem. He can score in so many facets. He's not a 6K player. This is a 7K power forward at a 6K price, and we're going to keep playing him until he's 7K. So do not miss it again. Play John Collins. Next, last but not least, we have Montrezl Harrell. Now he's just gotten to a really, really disrespectful price, and I understand that he only played 11 minutes in that last game, but that was an absolute blowout between the Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. They were up like 40 points. There was no need to play Montrezl Harrell. He could sit back and chill. He only played 11 minutes. And in those 11 minutes, he got you 13 Draftkings points. He's more than a point per minute. And when he's in there, he's absolute fire. So, in a game where they're going to need their bigs, Montrezl Harrell is going to be very important to, score on DeAndre Ayton, try to slow him down as best he can, and just definitely be active on the boards. They're gonna need that type of athletic big because it's a mismatch when he's going up against Marc Gasol. Montrezl Harrell, at least he has an opportunity to frustrate DeAndre Ayton. Okay, so we're gonna play Montrezl Harrell at 5,600. He has not been as cheap all year. Well, not all year long, but at least once, and he did very well the last time he was at this price. Got 30 minutes, got you 20 points, 4 rebounds, got you 32 DK. That's what I want to see. So let's see all the prices on FanDuel with all these plays. Now, FanDuel is very sharp with their pricing. So you, on average, you'll see guys will be cheaper on DraftKings and more expensive on FanDuel. So the sharper side is going to be FanDuel. That means there are better plays. Okay, Dennis Schroeder is more expensive on FanDuel. I'm willing to pay up for him. You're only going to pay $100 extra. Patrick Beverly is more expensive. See, they're not. See, DraftKings is giving you a little hint. Hey, this guy might come on. He might go off. Patrick Beverly is more expensive on FanDuel at 4,300 by $500. He's worth the shot at point guard because you're gonna need a cheap guard, and you're probably gonna go an expensive point guard at the other position. So Tyler Hero is the same price, so that's pretty fair. They're giving you some value there. Desmond Bain is more expensive by 100 on FanDuel as well, and then Montrezl Harrell is going to be $900 more on FanDuel. See, FanDuel's not going to cut you any slack because you're already getting a huge salary cap, so they're not going to cut you much slack. They're going to be very sharp on the pricing. Let me know how you guys feel about the core that we have today. We're going to look at the news. We're going to see if any more ins and outs. Please stay focused on rotoworld.com NBA section because there's going to be up-to-date news on some guys are going to be in and some guys are going to be out. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNSD. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 300. We are at 283. Every day we're growing. Even if it's one by one, that's fine. That's fine. I'll keep putting out content until I get to 1,000 because I will get to 1,000. And when we get to 300, $10 goes to that 300 subscriber. I know you're looking for that. You want some free money? Come on. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out, guys.